these kind of questions are always kind of funny because the universal answer is you don't really have a favorite song. And I'm going to stick to that universal answer because that's honestly the truth. Country songs are just ultimately written. Such great songwriters have put a lot of effort and time into writing these songs, and even rock and roll music and Christian music, they're all the same. These songwriters have taken so much time. The songs that I absolutely love to play, anywhere from good old boys, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Ramblin' Fever, Stay Here and Drink, Tracy Bird's music, on up to today's music, Jason Michael Carroll, Jason Aldean, Dierks Bentley, Darius Rucker, some of the most talented musicians and artists in this world. It's just, you can't have a favorite song. It's just absolutely impossible to have a favorite song.
So we got time for one more song before we take a little break. Oh yeah! After this song, we'll take a small break. We'll be right back with this.
Different story. Recording a song goes back to the songwriters and stuff like that. These songwriters put a lot of effort and time into this, like I said, and then it goes from the songwriting to getting it demoed and having the demo singer come in and then you have a collection of a catalog that these songwriters have that you go through and ultimately writing your own songs. Recording it in the studio is very time consuming. It's extreme amount of fun. You're sitting in there with about, on any average day, with about 10 or 15 guys or females, whatever your musicians may be, sitting in one room, playing these songs over and over and over again, and recording them, and stuff like this in the studios in Nashville. There's so many talented musicians in Nashville, and you get these studio musicians that come in and they listen to this song one time and they chart it out, and all of a sudden they just listen to it one time and go into the daggone room, and all of a sudden it turns into what you just heard on that demo CD onto something that's created just for you, and it's amazing to watch.
Gave me a 30-30 when I turned 9. 16, you caught me drinking out in the barn. I could hear you cheering when we watched it. You held my hand at Grandma's grave, and I'll always be thankful you never sold the farm. Grandpa, you stood so tall, to that red man overalls. We'll the same man on Sunday morning and Saturday night. From 5'6" to the top of your hat, but when you talked about the war, thought you were Superman. American born simple man with a southern drawl. You walk the walk, you talk the talk. Grandpa.
I moved to Nashville, let's see, almost 6 years ago, so it's been about 6 years. 6 years ago when I moved to Nashville. I can't even really think of the, I'm guessing that's about 2003, 2004, somewhere around there by now. moving to Nashville is a tough change. When you're used to a certain environment. You know, I was a fireman a paid fireman for 6 years. Going from a career job like that to where your everyday life and stuff is centered around saving other people. Not for the gratitude of it, but just for the simple fact that it's a great and wonderful job. When I first moved to Nashville, it was very, very tough.
The spring is almost over and the summer's coming, things get long. We're all there for the time to be right, just to see you in the fall. Here we go. You.
You know, I like them all, don't get me wrong. They're really good songs and great songs, but the ones that I play a lot, that have a lot of influences, the Running from the Rain and Dry County and Half a Mile Away.
I paid $37.50 for a ticket. Got me a window seat. When the lady asked me where I was going, I said, I just gotta leave. Picked up my suitcase, threw a picture in the trash. I made myself a promise I'd never look back. I'm gonna let this great dog carry me. I hope you like it. It's called Dry County. It goes a little something like this. Courthouse, a school, and a place to end. A red light and a stop sign. 2 jobs open at the factory. Standing in line, kids driving circles on Friday nights. Those folks have been here all their lives. I've been dreading these next couple miles all day. I soon drive this truck off a bridge as down their stretch of highway. Well, I'm sleepy, been drinking coffee. I'm just a half a mile away and I can't go home.
At least by February, hopefully, I know by March. But we're hoping for at least 1st February, middle of February, somewhere around there. Sure. It's just when you write songs and stuff, you kind of incorporate stuff. You kind of incorporate stuff that has happened to you in the past and stuff like that. And this is when I wrote. I was doing a show down in Augusta, Georgia, and came across an individual and just made an impact on you, and that's just sometimes how songs are written, you know. And sometimes they turn out to be good ones. I wrote this one with my buddy Ray Scottson. Anyway, 'cause if you really want to